I want Suad's hair. That's a little too much, but I like just the perfect amount. Really, mine's too thin. It doesn't even cover my head. As always, Suad is incredibly passionate and inspiring. She owns the room when she comes up here, pushes the lectern aside, and has a very confident stance and knows how to move her body in just the right way. It's a pleasure to listen to you speak. And I enjoyed hearing about this Leadership Academy. I didn't know about that, and you're just full of surprises. But there are a few points to make, starting with the choice of this speech for your number 4. I think that this speech would have been most appropriate for number 8, the visual aid speech. Number 4 is how to say it, and the idea there is to encourage rhetorical devices such as similes, metaphors, alliteration, and triads. I think most of us know what a metaphor is like, and they have an example here in our Competent Communicator Manual. Ignorance is a cancer that must be cured. Alliteration is when you have several words starting with the same sound. So hallowed halls, or protect and preserve peace. Triads are ideas, adjectives, and points that are grouped in 3s and expressed in 3s. And I didn't hear that, not that we have to adhere always to the rule of 3, but it would have been nice to hear things organized in a way that we could more easily keep track of. That's my main point. There were some smaller issues. Not to apologize and reword something after a fumble. As women, we are in the habit of doing that. We're taught from a very early age to apologize whenever we fumble. When you repeat a sentence and reword it the way that you intended, so I think you started on a sentence and then say, oh, I'm sorry, and then said it again in a better way, we would not have noticed that you had fumbled if you hadn't stopped and started over. I compare it to the ice skater in the Olympics who falls on a jump. By the time they get up, there are parts of their routine that they can't make up. They just have to keep on going where they started. They can't redo it. They don't have a redo. The music keeps going. And so we should think about speaking that way as well. Again, I loved hearing about this Leadership Academy. I thought it was interesting that 4 out of the 5 were female that you chose to interview. Incredibly inspiring. Thank you so much.